9 classifications of Nokashay. To understand Nokashay, let's first understand Kashay. Kashay is a state of soul. Often people confuse it with the nature of soul, but it is alien element of soul. Even though they are with soul, they are not its own. Kashay do exist, but its power remain turbulent. It cannot last long. After understanding Kashay, let us now understand what is Nokashay. Generally, the word no means negation, but here it's the reader of analogy. Nokashay is stimulus of Kashay. It is replica of Kashay. Since it is bit lighter, so different words are used. Here comes the classifications of Nokashay. First, Hasya, commonly known as humor. Second, Rati. Third, Arati. Fourth, Bhaya, known as fear. Fifth, Shok, which is also known as mourn. Jugupsa, understood by euphoria or jealousy. Seventh, Strived, which is nothing but feminine. Eighth, Purushved, which is masculine. Ninth, Napunsakved, which is nothing but impotent.
Let us understand Hasya. Often we have heard that laughter is the best medicine, but according to Jain philosophy, this can also be an hindrance towards the road of soul consciousness. We all have witnessed Hasya as a form of destruction in the famous story of Indian mythology named Mahabharata. This is biggest evidence of Hasya turning as self-destruction.
The next classification is Rati, followed by Arati. Let's understand them together. Both Rati and Arati are opposite words. Its culmination is the attachment to incontinence and the indifference to restraint. For example, when you ask a person to party, the obvious answer would be a yes. Whereas when you ask the same person about Samaik or Paushad, in general, the first answer would be a clear no. Later on, it might be a yes. Due to this natural tendency, the flow of energy, consciousness start flowing in the opposite direction. The reverse flow makes a person incapacitated. Due to this, conscious purity turns into filthiness.
Bhaya is also commonly known as fear. Fear is unpleasant feeling of worry that you get when you think that you are in danger or that something horrible is going to be happen. It's natural to have hatred towards what causes fear, or this hatred does not lead towards soul growth. Fear might be of different kind, for example, fear of losing someone, fear of failure, etc.
Shok, often termed as mourn. A person becomes mournful due to separation of beloved and coincidence of the unpleasant. An individual suffers extreme grief due to dear's disconnection and unfavorable cooperation. This feeling gives birth to the next classification of Nokashay, that is Jugupsa, also known as jealousy, euphoria, etc.
The next classification is Jugupsa, which is also known as jealousy or euphoria. Jealousy typically defined as an emotional response to the threat of losing a valued relationship to the rival. Although it is not considered to be a primary emotion such as fear and sadness, it reflects a vital emotional process. Fear, mourn and jealousy are not beneficial for our soul development. Hence, it is very important to remove them from the roads of our soul.
Strivad, which is feminine. Purushved, known as masculine. Napunsakved, which is nothing but impotent. We all know opposite poles attract each other in the worldly life. When women gets attracted to men, strived comes into picture. In similar manner, when men gets attracted towards women, Purushved comes into picture. There is another class of gender known as impotent who gets attracted towards both. Strived, Purushved and Napunsakved. All this is because of nature of Mohanya Karma. This is nothing but effect of Rag Dvesh. Until our soul's karma account has bad debts in it, it will reap out in the form of attraction towards male, female or both.
These 9 classifications of Nokashay that we just understood are not of permanent nature and can be destructed through special efforts. But this condition can be limited by special practice. Therefore, by doing special sadhana, one can attain self realization by reducing the effect of Nokashay.